Hi, welcome to Beyond the Spot. I'm Melissa Thornley, and today we have with us Sid Chapon, Executive Vice President of Leadership and Organizational Development at Leo Burnett. Hi, Sid.
Hi, Melissa.
You're Executive Vice President of Leadership and Organizational Development. Explain that to the rest of the world out there. What does that mean?
My job is to design, develop, and implement global programs that we push out to the markets to help improve the performance of our people. I kind of look at the softer side of the agency, if you will, as making sure that our people are effective people managers and that they're good leaders of the business. My term I use is enter-train-ment. Enter-train-ment.
Okay.
The way we develop our creative leaders is to get them actively engaged in the learning process and kind of cater to their need to be entertained and to be visually and mentally stimulated, if you will. What I look at is how people go about achieving those results versus the results that they achieve. So a lot of the training that I do ends up being in the area of managing people and leading businesses or leading accounts.
What is your role in comparison to the individual units of Leo Burnett?
Sure. So I am one of 35 people that work for Leo Burnett worldwide, and worldwide isn't an agency per se. We're the global headquarters team. So we are really a shared service center to our agencies across our global network. By the time I wake up, it's in the middle of the day for Europe. So my first thing to do is to catch up with everybody in Europe. At the end of the day, Asia Pacific wakes up and starts their day. So I end my day with my friends and colleagues in Asia Pacific. One of the things I absolutely love about my job is that I have a network of people all across the world, which I thrive on.
How did you get into this crazy business of advertising?
So I came from a large management consulting firm, which is very disciplined, very process-oriented, and really treats itself as a professional services firm. When I came to Burnett after about a year, I really had to look at myself in the mirror to see if I was going to stay at the agency or not, because I'm very linear, I'm very logic, I'm very disciplined, I'm very process-centered, and here I am in a creative agency that likes chaos. There's a lot of ambiguity, it's very creative, and I realized that the agency wasn't going to change for me. I either had to change or I had to get out. I love a good challenge, and I decided that if I could do my job successfully at Leo Burnett, that I could do my job successfully anywhere. And once I had that mind shift, I decided that Leo Burnett was the perfect place for me to be. So now I embrace the ambiguity, now I embrace the kind of the craziness of the place, and I also realize that that's what keeps me motivated and that's what keeps me there.
What do you think it takes to create a really healthy creative culture?
There's some key, I guess, ingredients to creating a great creative culture. I think one of them is bravery. I think we're looking for people that are brave. I think we look for people that are willing to take risks and open to constructive feedback.
So how do you look for bravery and foster bravery?
Yeah, I think part of it is instilling confidence in our people. I think our people need to be well-grounded and have a good sense of self.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, our creatives are evaluated by their product versus their being. And I think there's a very big difference between the creative product and the individuals that are creating that creative product. So I think if you have a good sense of self and people have the confidence in themselves as individuals, that should lead to a better creative product. Part of being in a creative agency is that people need to be given permission to fail and try new things, and they have to fail before they can succeed.
Right.
And I think people have to stumble and fall several times before they probably are able to achieve something great. Leo Burnett himself said that the growth of the agency can't get any bigger or better than the growth of the people in it. My task within the agency is to look at the personal development and growth of our individuals, and if our talent gets better and bigger and they grow, that our creative and our financial results will grow. So give people the tools that they need to be creative, but then let them, give them the autonomy to create whatever they think is best for our client or a particular brand.
So what's your definition of creative leadership?
Just because you are a great creative does not make you a great creative leader. And I think as somebody progresses to be a creative leader, they have to learn to kind of step away from actually creating the creative product and stepping away and actually being a leader that inspires and fosters an environment that allows others to truly express their own creativity.
Who inspires you and what inspires you?
I'm inspired by people that do great things and don't draw attention to themselves. People behind the scenes that don't have the big egos that do great things. Or it's that leader that allows the people that he or she leads to be successful without that leader needing the spotlight.
So you're a dad. So how does fatherhood inform you as a creative leader?
As a father, I think you need to be patient. And I think as a creative leader, you need to be patient. Things don't happen overnight. I also think, as a father, teaching a child how to ride a bike or do new things, right? Your child's going to fall off the bike multiple times before he or she is actually going to be able to ride that bike successfully. And I think as a creative leader, you need to allow your creatives to fail from time to time, because it's only through falling down, getting the scraped knee, getting the bruises that you can move forward.
So we've come to that time where I ask 3 questions. So the first question is, where do you come from?
I'm originally from Amsterdam, one of the greatest cities in the world from my perspective.
So where are you going?
I don't know, and I'm okay with that. My whole life I've focused on the destination versus the journey, and I think where I'm going right now is to focus on enjoying the journey versus the destination.
And now what keeps you going?
Challenges keep me going. I think I'm a problem solver by nature, so I love a good challenge and solving problems. That's the business side, and I think on the personal side, my kids keep me going. I love to kind of see the look in their eyes and what's ahead for them, and I think just looking at my kids, that keeps me inspired and keeps me going as well.
Well, thank you so much for spending time with us at Beyond the Spot.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.